Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about a movie that a lot of people like, and it's really popular, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, and if you are going to give me hate, don't feel bad about it necessarily. If it is too crazy, I'll probably block it. Just post it below. You can have video response, fine with me. The movie, of course, is Avatar. If you clicked on this, you know what it is. Of course, you can click X if you do not like this video, and I recommend that. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That's my opinion on it, okay? Now, having said that, Avatar is a very popular movie. Yes, it garnered a lot of respect, won a lot of awards, and arguably for good reason. It had some of the best imagery, it grossed a lot more money than most of the other movies. It brought back 3D. But that's basically all the good things I can say about it. Frankly, I found the movie flat, boring. Characters were horrible, in my opinion. A lot of people complain about the message of the movie. I'm not one of them. I don't care about the message. You know what I mean? I understand what... Maybe I misphrased that. I don't care if they have a message. That's fine with me. That doesn't bother me at all. But what does bother me is a good movie is not just good pictures. If that was the case, movies could be picture books. You need plot, you need characters. If you want to see an example of good characters in my book, watch Maltese Falcon. Watch something with Bogart in it, basically. There's great movies like that with characters that are really complex, that lie, cheat, manipulate. These characters, even if you argue they lied once, they're flat, they're boring. I've given this movie a lot of tries. I want to make it clear. I saw it twice in theater. I saw it 3 more times at home. And if you don't believe me, I think a lot of people are an easy experiment is this. South Park, the movie, I guess is the easy way of putting it. Just close your eyes even for 10 minutes in the movie and just listen to the dialogue. Just listen to the characters talk. Watch the characters interact. Their interactions are flat too. The actors do not carry the storyline, in my opinion. The writing for it is, just barely over the level of Pocahontas. And I know that's the cliche comparison, but the reason why everybody compares it to that is there's a kernel of truth. The storyline follows that agenda. It follows that line every which way. And it's not a bad story for, 12-year-olds and younger, but it is for, people that should be, into deeper plots. And that's my complaint. In my opinion, you should be. Now, does that mean that I don't like kids' movies? No, I love kids' movies. I definitely do. But this had a kids' movie plot to it to a certain extent. I mean, the other thing is the factual inaccuracies. Or maybe not factually inaccuracies, but I should use a different term for it. The practical inaccuracies in the film. Now, easy ones are, I'll give you a couple of easy ones to spot out. For example, the weaponry that they're using, the machine guns they're using, are vastly outdated, number one. Number two, you're telling me the human species built a empire kind of spacecraft landing ship thing to mine for fucking resources, and they they meet a hostile alien force, and they didn't upgrade their guns to kill those things? That's fucking crazy. If there's one thing the human beings do well, it's make guns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just think that's insane. Why would we not have stopping power in our weapons? Explain that to me. That's ridiculous. I understand it's a company, but look at other companies. Look at our history. Look at the Pinkertons. They didn't stop at fucking BB guns. They fucking had shit that had stopping power. I mean, I just think that's insane that we wouldn't have weaponry that could stop them. And enough of it. The other thing is that there's no government infrastructure, which I'm not going to argue with that point. You can make colonial examples, and I understand that. But the other big thing is the fact that they did not have fixed aircraft and they're invading an entire planet basically. And the other aspect is they had sandbags on the one fucking fixed aircraft bomber they had. In the decisive battle, they know everybody's gonna get killed, and they put sandbags up. That's fucking crazy. That's ridiculous. Okay? Now, the other aspect of it is the characters don't do what they're told a lot of times. Now, is that realistic? Yes, people don't do what they're told, but a lot of the conflict could have arguably been resolved. Let me put it this way. A negotiation should have taken place before they blew the shit out of the tree. And it never happened. What do I mean by that? Okay, so they make these avatars, right? These alien suits is probably the most advanced technology there is in the world at this point in time. I mean, crazy DNA experiments, right? To communicate with these aliens that they want to dig under this tree, right? That conversation never takes place in the movie. They never say, "Oh, they're here for the unobtainium. You know, we'd like you to move out." When did that happen in the movie? When did the main character communicate that conversation to everybody? You know, they act like it happened. Not in the movie, man. The other aspect of it is the unbelievable behavior of these aliens, for example. What do I mean by this? For example, this guy lands on a big lizard, okay? And he's fucking king of everything. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm going to use the term dragon, but because I forget the actual name. He lands on a giant flying dragon and now he's king of the universe? No, man. I mean, there's conflicts in control. Now, you can tell me maybe they're more alien advanced and bullshit like that. They sure as hell did not seem like it. Everything else, there was conflict within the tribe over a lot of things. I mean, they seemed to be fairly warlike. They had a lot of weaponry for a peaceful tribe. You know, they had bows, they had arrows. They weren't unified beforehand. You're telling me that they didn't fight over resources? I mean, if as much as they were modeled after human beings, they fought over resources, man. Now, maybe you can magic that away. I'll give you writer license to do that. But frankly, I think that's unbelievable, number one. So there's unbelievable components to the movie, which is not bad. There's unbelievable components in any movie. But I am saying that if you're going to have a good movie, you need it to be believable a little bit, man. You know, it can't all be crazy gumbo drops and strawberries and I don't know. You know what I mean? It's got to be believable. It can't be pixie dust in every scene. You know. Also, another idea to convey this is that, frankly, the alien characters did not demonstrate necessary realistic behaviors dealing with invasive species. For example, they know all these humans are here. Did they sign a peace treaty with them? They seem to be having some problems with them. Where were their negotiations? That never gets explained. You know, what had been established beforehand? There was a school, evident, but it got shut down. Anyway, that's basically it. My overall complaint with the movie is the most true one in my opinion is the characters are flat and the dialogue is crap. And pictures alone cannot make a good movie, in my opinion, okay? If you want an example of a good movie, in my opinion, watch anything with Bogart in it. Watch almost anything. There's a couple exceptions. With, what's his name? Watch Psycho. That's another example. That's kind of a obvious example, in my opinion. I think that movie gets a little more credit. Two Strangers on the Train is another one. Maltese Falcon. There's a lot of movies with really good characters that can carry the storyline through. Now, does that mean a picture is meaningless? The imagery in the movie is meaningless? No. you need some level of good imagery. But frankly, I don't value it that much. That's my own deal, okay? I mean, I watch anime, I watch South Park, and I'm not a big fan of South Park, but having said that, that's primarily because that goes back to the storyline argument, okay? But that's basically it. Once again, you can leave comments below. I know I'm probably going to get some hate for this. Don't be too mean. I tried to say nice things about the movie. But it's hard. Remember, you can comment, subscribe if you like this, which I'd be fucking amazed if you did. And you can, of course, rate. Okay, well, that's it. Have a great day. Bye.